Hi guys, and welcome back to the Nintendo LP's channel. It's been a while, a long while, but today I am going to be starting The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I decided to do this because I've been playing a lot of the Zelda OOT randomizer lately, and it made me want to just play the vanilla game because I haven't played it in a long time. I'm going to be trying to do this 100% because I've never actually 100%ed a Legend of Zelda game before, and I want to kind of capture it through like videos. I think that would be like a really cool thing to see. Now this game's definitely not going to be short, and I'm really hoping that I can stay motivated to record and like make these videos pretty much. So yeah, I think we should just get into it. It's a really great game. I think most people know that already, and it's not a very original game to LP. But yeah, we'll just start this here, and we'll just kind of roll with it, and each part will be just however many minutes that I decide that I want to be playing for, until I find like a suitable place to start, basically. And I have a file called YOLO for some odd reason. And yes, I am playing it on an emulator. It should look pretty crisp, everything running nicely. We should be good. I'll probably be using some walkthroughs and stuff to help me out with the 100% stuff because I've never actually 100%ed it. So we'll see how this goes. It'll be a kind of experiment type thing for us all, pretty much. So we'll just load up this new file. We'll just name it Lee. In fact, you know what? We'll name it Link because I think the name does actually appear. Where is the N? It's in alphabetical order, so that would make sense. So we'll go with Link, and we will jump into this. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Hello, Link, wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. And do that we will. We have now got control of our young hero. And it's time to go and save the world. I mean, I suppose anyway. Yahoo! Hi Link! Awesome. Nice wee trick, you can just backflip off that. Kind of cool. Wow, a fairy! Finally a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news, I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. It's quite an honour to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here, get going, go see the Great Deku Tree. Awesome. So we can now kind of move about and get some stuff done. I mean, I think we should probably just go and you know, see the Great Deku Tree. I mean, I don't want to speak to you. This is kind of teaching you about L targeting though, so we'll kind of do it. Yes, yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy blah blah blah. Okay, so it's basically telling you about Z targeting, that's nothing too important. Not as important as, you know, saving the world and stuff, so we'll probably just try and go over there. Pretty sure this is the way anyway. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to get help? How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. So this dick isn't going to let us through because we don't have a sword and a shield, so I feel like that's probably the best option here. This is the shop here, so we can go in here and see how much a shield's going to be. Welcome. So the Deku Shield is looking like it's going to be 40 rupees. This dude has 5 stashed behind here. Because, I mean, why not? We can also get some more just by doing some little hopscotch here. And by strolling around in the grass, there tends to be some money hidden. Not too much, but a little bit of cash. There's another 5. And there is definitely more in this patch of grass too. Okay, 1. There should be more than 1, I think. And there we go. Almost halfway there already. Bearing in mind, you can just grind out the 5 rupee things, because if you go into a building and then exit one, or exit the building, you all the rupees respawn. Well, the ones that are like jump activated, I suppose you could call them. I know that's a fact. There is some more here, and this big boulder isn't going to touch us. As scary as it may look. More rupees here, and oh, and there. Now this wasn't just to get rupees. There is actually a chest here. Visit the house of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers for all your item-related questions. So here we get our first chest of the game, which is pretty cool. And we got the Kokiri sword. on the equipment scene. On the equipment subscreen, select it. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Awesome. Now I was like partially expecting to actually find like not the Kokiri sword in there because of the randomizer that I've been playing, which is kind of funny. So we'll head out with our 31 rupees. Only need the 10 more. As we crawl back out. So we've basically got a couple of options here with the sword. We have, you know, just the general slashes. If we spin the analog stick and then like slash, we get a spin attack. You can do that in either direction. You can also hold the button and then do it. If you target something, then press the A button, you do a jump attack, and that's pretty much it for the most part. You can cut some grass up to get these extra rupees here. I don't know if we'll get enough though. But we can just kind of jump over here, and there is some rupees over this way. We've almost got 40 anyway, but we'll jump up here. So for like 100%, there's not too much going on right now. Nothing too much else we can do, apart from jump off and fall, god damn it. And I like to put the sword away when I'm not using it. It's kind of just something I like to do. Let's try this again. Okay, let's not fall. I'll try and not roll too much because of the Link screaming all the time when he rolls isn't the most fun thing. But we've obtained 44 rupees. We can just grab a couple more though. We might as well. If we jump across this and then this, we get 5 more, which I didn't actually know about. Sick. Welcome. Let's buy this shield. You got a Deku shield, switch to the equipment subscreen and select it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending. No thanks. I am yawning. Okay, I was wondering if those rupees respawned again, but they don't. Awesome, so we should now have a shield. I scrolled the wrong way. Cool, so we've got a sword and a shield now. We can do some nice movements with this. Pretty much works exactly how you'd think like a shield would work. Awesome, so we can go and speak to this ass again. The guy who turned us down in the first place. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip the sword and shield. What's that? You have a Deku shield? And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favourite of Sari and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. This little shit. This little ginger elf looking shit. If only you could slash him up, he deserves it, let's be honest. Anyway, we can continue on now. And yeah. We've got some enemies here. I think these guys are called Deku Babas. Yeah, you don't really want to get hit from these guys, but we can slash them up. And get some Deku sticks, which are pretty cool. You can light them as torches. They are also used as weapons that are actually more powerful than the sword that we have right now, but they break after one use. But we'll equip them anyway, because they are quite useful. Link, I think, is supposed to be on this screen, but it seems to be broke. It's all good though. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, that's Navi, not the that's not the Deku Tree speaking. Oh Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up to listen to our wise words of wisdom. I think I added a wise in there. Awesome. So this is our first dungeon of the game. Also, what he's telling you about Navi, she is going to be hella annoying throughout this journey. It's part of the charm, I suppose. You don't need to actually listen to her because most of the time she tells you a lot of nonsense, to be honest. But yeah, we can enter our first dungeon. However, I'm going to end this off here. Wanted just to kind of get the intro section out of the way first before we start the actual journey. So, if you guys are excited, be sure to leave a like and a comment. I'm really hopeful for this series. I'm hoping that I can keep it up, keep motivated, get through this, 100% it, be awesome. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. See ya.